Welcome to our first Math Mini on Unit 1 of Kindergarten. This unit is all about numbers 0 to 5, and these are all the standards that you'll see throughout the unit. One thing you'll notice is that while some of these standards go beyond 5 to 20 or to 10, this unit is solely focused on strong development of numbers within 5. Why are we starting this way? Because the foundational core skills that are needed to access numbers greater than 5 need to start with numbers within 5. Anchoring numbers to 5 is so important if our students are going to be able to find success in later units and in later grades in mathematics. The job of the kindergarten teacher is to make sure that students in kindergarten are really well versed in their understanding around numbers within 5. And this will lead to access higher level math. You'll notice in the pacing guide at the top that there is a link to this core skills tool, and it is recommended that in the first few weeks, you interview each student to find out what their counting and cardinality skills are. These skills are critically important for you to plan instruction. You need to know how high your students can count, if they can start at different numbers and count forwards and backwards, if they have cardinality and can count a set of objects and know that the last number they counted is the total, and they can touch the entire collection to tell you when you say show me the 5. So this tool is going to be really helpful for you to assess different core skills. There's multiple core skills, but we recommend that for this unit at least start with counting and cardinality. In kindergarten, these are all the models that you're really going to want to anchor your math on. You'll have bead strings, you'll have 5 frames, you'll have number paths, you'll have 10 frames. And you're going to want to really work to link those models so that students don't just see models all separate, but they see that the 10 frame can be placed on the number path, that the bead stick and the bead string can be aligned with the number path as well. So we really want to make sure that we are using these models to help students locate and compare numbers. In this unit, you're going to be using the following text, the name jar and count on me. This unit really celebrates the importance of someone's name and identity. And very exciting, you'll have a classroom mascot, which is really just a stuffed animal that your students will name, and that the mascot will cheer them on this year in mathematics. Topic A in this unit is really all about counting and connecting number words with counting quantities. And it's really important to note that this is done slowly. We want to slow down to move fast later on. So we're really thinking about hand-eye coordination and fine motor skills as students count objects. And we want to make sure that we're helping students build the language structure they need to count. They're counting physical objects, and then they're progressing to pictures. Also, we really want them to be able to use their fingers without counting to show a number. The number 3 is shown by this hand, not by the numeral, right? So we want to make sure that children really have the understanding of numbers. We'll be using lots of manipulatives in this unit: bead string, linking cubes, double-sided counters, and more. And we'll be tying those as well to the tools, the 5 frame, the number path. I want to call your attention to launching the unit. We have a document linked in the pacing guide that will give you guidance on how you can use the book to launch the unit. And we have a home and school document that you can share with families to let them know what the unit is all about and what kinds of activities they could do to support their children at home, including a choice board, which is a lot of fun. Topic B is going to then continue on with 5 frames, bead sticks, and counting collections. And we're really trying to, again, help students to see patterns that make 5, think about how far is 3 from 5, how far is 3 from 0, and asking them questions to start connecting all the different numbers within 5. Again, lots of materials that you'll have, including card decks, color cubes, and Unifix cubes, and the same tools that we were using before, including, very importantly, the bead string. You're going to want to count collections with students because counting is fundamental. And you're going to see a performance task that allows students to use the name jar to continue to think about numbers and letters in a name. Just a few logistical notes. The pre-test and the post-test should not take an entire 90-minute block, so think about ways you can maximize that time. Unit 2 will be coming up on 0 to 10, so you'll be wanting to count to 10 in Unit 1 to prepare students. And again, I just have to say this again, anchoring numbers to 5